Happy Sabbath and welcome to Sunset Fridays, where we reflect, reset, and reconnect. I am your host, Kerona Jarrett, and in studio today we have a beautiful woman of God, goes by the name of Deborah Christian Casanova. Did I get that right?
Correct.
Welcome to Sunset Friday.
It's indeed my pleasure to be here.
Awesome. Now, tell my viewers a little about who Deborah is.
Whoa. Okay. Can I sum it up in 3 words?
3 words. No problem.
Right. God-fearing, charismatic, and very outgoing.
I believe it's no lie. I've known Casanova for years now, and that is indeed who she is. And more, she is even like a sister to me. No, Deborah. Can I call you Debbie on set?
Sure.
Alright. So, Debbie, tell me now. You're a woman of God, as was mentioned in the introduction. Why did you choose Jesus?
Well, I'll have to say Jesus chose me. From a small girl, about 8 or 9, there were a lot of things, there were a lot of ups and downs in my life. But I can remember standing on the veranda looking at the sky and saying, there must be something else. There must be a greater power. There must be a better life. So even though I grew up in church, I started going to church. Well, my parents would never take me to church.
Right.
I, at a tender age, realized that there was something bigger and that there was something greater in store.
So from the age of 9,
Yes.
you acknowledge that there was a greater being,
Yes.
and that you should give your life to him at the age of 9. You hear that? At the age of 9. No. So many years has passed, and I know that it must have been a journey. How is that journey? How is your Christian journey been?
Oh, a journey. Wow, a real roller coaster. Wow. It's a long story.
Yes.
But so even though I said at 8, I recognize that there's a need for a greater spiritual connection.
Yes.
I did not understand in depth what that really means. Young,
Yes. Right.
very young, so I didn't understand it fully, and I'm coming from a Sunday day church.
Okay.
Where I spent about 10 years. The first part of my life was in a Sunday day church. When I was about 19, 20, and when I was on my own,
Okay.
I started searching for myself, because yes, we were taught a lot of things, but there was something else that was missing, and I wanted to find that.
Yes.
I started going to church with them,
Okay.
and they were Adventists. And mark you, I could remember vaguely that when I was smaller, just like a synopsis of
Yes.
my past when I was
Yes.
smaller, that my grandmother used to take us to Adventist church.
Okay.
So I wanted to find out more. So I started to, go to church. I was researching,
Right.
and I would be a part of the programs. And anybody who knows me know that I like to participate. I'm a very very active person. So I started singing. I started, doing all of those other things at church. But I wasn't a baptized member of the church. To be honest with you, I just got involved, but I was a baptized member. But I remember going to a crusade, the tent. I don't remember the pastor, but I remember what he said was in depth. He was explaining, what it means to be and to be Adventist, not just go to church,
Okay.
but in depth study of remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Okay.
I remember going to a church close by, and I went to the church and I spoke to the pastor. The pastor explained to me something. He not make any decision for me, just explain to me what it means. And then I'm there. I said, I think I want to get baptized. Even at 19, when I got baptized, and then I thought, okay, yes, I was ready, and I was going in depth, we're learning a lot when it comes down to the Bible and prophecy and so forth. However, roller coaster ride, yeah. And I hit a speed bump, and I got pregnant at 25, right out of church.
Yes.
I had my baby, but the thing is, I kept going. I did not stop. I kept going.
Mercy.
Straight up, I went to church.
During the pregnancy?
During the pregnancy.
So no matter what the criticism may be, you stood.
I went.
Okay, alright, interesting.
Yes, I was feeling embarrassed and
Yes.
feeling like, I let down God and all of that. I still went to church because I love God. And I know that, even though I don't think I understand the fullness of His grace. I don't understand it, I don't know in depth, but I know that I love God and I wanted to hold on to these things that I found. So from there, and I thought that, okay, I would have learned my lesson and everything would have been okay. 7 years down the line, pregnant again. You would have thought that, yes, I would have
Stick up
the first one.
So at 25, you got pregnant out of the Adventist church, and 7 years after, during that 7 years, did you recommit?
Yes.
You recommit?
Yes.
And then
I got pregnant.
Again, alright?
Yes, with my second son.
Right.
Right? And as I said, it's a roller coaster. But even so, because I remember this time when I got pregnant, even though with the first pregnancy I went to church, I kind of silently went to church.
Right.
This time, however, when I got pregnant, I took my responsibility. Before anybody could come to me, I went to the elders and I spoke with them, told them that this is what happened. And, honestly, I got the support.
Yes.
Nobody told me that I need to leave or anything. I got the support. After I had baby, I came right back. I recommit myself again. And this time I said,
I have to draw the line.
I have to draw the line. I had to change my lifestyle. I had to, you just change a lot of things, right? Even my work, I had to change that because now I need it. It's not been easy. I will tell you it's not been easy. And there were so many other things going on throughout the entire journey.
Yes.
Yes, I've made mistakes,
but
I stayed in the faith. One thing I can tell you, throughout all of that, God was just there waiting for me.
Alright, hold on, you go too fast now, you go too fast. Hold on before we reach there. So you have just shared with us a little bit of how your Christian journey has been. Right? Many persons believe that, when I get baptized or when I start the journey with Jesus, it's going to be perfect.
Yes.
Everything will just run smooth, bed of roses. Not at all. There are ups, there are downs. But the most important thing that came out of your story, you didn't give up. Because you said that from you were 9, you knew that there was a greater being. And you met Jesus and you knew that from a tender age that you belong to Him. During this journey, what I want you to share with me, Debbie, tell me a time. Because most of us have that moment when we say, where is God? Where is God? When are you going to show up? Tell me a time when you went through that struggle of saying, God, where is God? Where is God?
Carrie, more than one time.
Yes.
As I was saying earlier on that, to change a lot of things.
Yes.
I remember when, I wasn't working because I resigned from that job. It was have 2 boys. Their dad, she was saying that the dad was away. I was staying at his house. Somewhere I didn't want to do it because remember I said I'm trying to really focus. Now I'm trying to, change everything. Reset. So I was there because I'm not working and so many other things. I don't know, it became overwhelming and I was wondering, where was God in all of this? Then, I got a job and the job was a good job. I was able to pay my bills. I'm not saying pay my bills, yes. I could afford it.
Yes.
So I decided I was going to move out of this gentleman's house, like, right? Because we realized that that not work, right? Was looking for, place to live, and each time I find something, I don't know, it just go away. All of a sudden, I remember one lady and I said I'm going to pay, and it was Sunday evening when I went, and the lady said, all right, I'm owing it for you. And it's on the Monday morning, when I went to the machine to draw the money, called the lady said, please God, mercy. It was like a year after, tell you. A year after? Yes.
So you had to stay there?
I had to stay there. Yes. I remember I said, no, like, so we don't have the money.
Right.
A year after, we're still there, and I was like, God, you don't want me to move on, I want to serve the wholeheartedly, but where I am, I can't do this, and so many other things, but what is happening? Where are you?
Yes.
Right? And I'm honest with you, for 1 month we didn't go to church. And I remember my eldest son said to me, Mommy, we don't go to church. Because we always go to church. Yes. I said, I go to church, but I don't know, I just felt like, I don't know where God is, I don't know what is happening, and I don't understand. Because this was not fitting.
Right.
But when I look back and I say, wow, right out of that, and it took me 2 years. Yeah, man, 2 years. 2 years. Why is it that I'm still here? Right. 2 years down the line. After me, I'm I'm thinking that God, that is what you want for me too. So when God took me out of the situation, guess what? God put me right into my marriage, a new home, and a new life.
Hold on. What you said? Wait. Say go through all of that.
All of that. 2 years.
And you say, where is God?
Yes.
For 2 years.
Yes.
I know you're supposed to have nights where you cry before you go to your bed. No, but I'm not getting emotional. So you said 2 years you have sleepless nights, right? Listen, sometimes we're going through a situation, and we want things to happen now. You know how anxiety start kicking now because you say, God, where you there? Yes. And to wait for 1 week, they belong, Not to wait for 1 day. Long, 1 month.
1 year.
1 year.
2 years.
2 years. Alright, hold on. So you say you had a moment, 2 years, where you were asking God, where are you? So why did you hold on? Where you got this hope from? Where did the hope come from? Why you didn't give up?
From God himself, honestly, from God himself. He held on to me, really, because remember I said, 1 month in a church, none at all, right? And to my son, God used the Holy Spirit to my son to say, why? And I look at myself and say, why, really actually, because over the past years, God has been there for me, for us, right? So, it must be
so. David, that's a powerful testimony, because during the time of saying, where is God, for 2 years, he has proven himself that, listen, I was there from the beginning, right? It's just that you have to be patient and just follow his lead, right? And that is one of the struggles we face as Christians today. We pray and we ask, but we don't want to wait. There's no patience. We don't want to wait. But in when I say there is always light at the end of the tunnel, and there's something that they always say, whenever you're this close of getting your victory, that's the point of giving up is where the victory is, when you're close to your victory, right? So you have shown to us today that you're a very determined woman, and despite the challenges you face, you just know what you stand for, and you have a passion and a commitment to serve God. And you have proven to us today that God is real and that his promises are true, and if he said he's going to do it. Because he showed up. You have a wonderful family. You have wonderful children. And for those who don't know, she's with child. In any moment, she can pop. So, I am so happy that you have shared your testimony with us today. And you know what I want you to do for someone who is watching? They maybe had a similar situation. Maybe they want to choose Jesus, but they're having doubts because the puzzle is just not fitting. I heard someone in 30 seconds that, listen, Choose Jesus now. Don't wait. Despite the doubts that you're having, choose Jesus.
Despite what you're going through, I want you to understand that there's nothing out there and there's no one who can help you to reach where you want to go. The only solution is for you to live for God. I have tried everything, and I can tell you, we all fail. But when I look back at my life and I reflect on what I've gone through, I realize God keeps showing up for me, and He kept me, and that is why I am here to say to you, try Jesus, and not just try, but continue to follow Him, continue to dig deep, have that zeal to want to know Him more, so that you can have that relationship with Him, and then you realize that, hey, you will get the desires of your heart.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much for joining us on set today. And we're not finished yet. I have a little activity, a quick little one for you to jump in right into now. Song associate says, but my tongue will start twist up when we get excited. Song association. Now this is the activity. I'm going to choose a word and you have 30 seconds to sing a song with that word in it. So your first word is, let's get into it. Love.
I love the Lord.
Alright, that's how you're going. That's how you're strong. Alright, that's not too strong. Alright, joy.
He gives me joy into my soul. He gives me joy into my soul. You give me. I know the peace speaker.
Alright.
I know Him by
And
name.
the next one is God.
God is the source of the strength of my life. He removes all sorrow, misery, and strife. He promised to keep me, never to leave me, never ever for the and a blessing.
Alright, the final one is King.
Whoa, King of my life, I crown thee now.
Alright. Wonderful, wonderful. Listen, you want a bonus word? The bonus word is world. World. You asked for it.
You hold on the future. That's another word.
Lord.
Okay, alright. Lord, I come to you.
Alright.
Let my heart be changed. The radio.
Alright. We're enjoying this part. But guess what? We're not finished yet. We have this bonus for you, and you have heard that she has a lovely voice. So guess what? She will be ministering in song to you all, and I hope that it will be a blessing.
Jesus, bright as the morning star. Jesus, how can
She